Hey there everyone! So, big news! Starlost Seas is moving to its own channel. We really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving the show, and so we wanted to move it to its own platform to have a home on. So what's this mean? Well, at the end of November, this series will be going unlisted on this channel, but you can click the card up in the top right corner to be taken to the new channel just for Starlost. So head over there, give the older episodes some love and hype to kick this channel off right. Thank you guys so much for the support you've been showing to the series, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the episode. Let's do it!
All right, starting up.
All right, GameCube, let's go!
Oh, is that my?
Don't include that.
The Starlost video game is now live.
I can't wait for this copyright suit.
Yeah, about to say, really though, you can't use that. Don't use that.
No sound came through. No sound came through. It's okay.
Why wouldn't we release it on GameCube?
Still a Nintendo product.
We'll just put a B in front of the first N.
Nintendo?
We got Nintendo.
Then we gotta worry about Disney.
Nintendo.
Ben,
Or
Yo,
Nickelodeon, or whoever it is.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah, whoever. I don't even know.
Whatever. Welcome to I said a bad word. Welcome to Starlost Seas. It's been a minute. We've been recording for a minute. We could say bad words now, probably. Whatever. Hi, it's been a month. But for you, it's only been a couple minutes. Or a week.
welcome to Starlost Seas. I'm your DM, Cryolane. It's good to have you back. It's good to be back. It means nothing to you because you are just watching in a flow of time, potentially binging, probably binging. That's what I do too. Don't worry. Everyone, it's time.
Pulse.
Drop it.
Pulse. Drop the copy. Drop the copy right now.
Don't drop it. You wave your hands right now.
Wait, I'm holding copy.
I can't let go.
Oh my god.
Hi.
All right. Well, last time when we played, we got into combat, which I didn't expect. It was amazing. They pulled up to Teok, everyone was gone, Socks got high like 3 times off of a strange silvery dust that Twink kept throwing in his face. Lotus also was affected, Twink was also affected. I think the only one who didn't end up with a face full of it was Dolus. Mara tried a face full of it, but he was just dust.
He's resistant to drugs.
He's built up an immunity.
Built different.
Oh my god. They proceeded to attempt to enter Teok, but as they got to the edge of the docks, they encountered a certain Starlost that they've seen before, Kieran, who goaded them a little, told them that he was responsible for everyone in the city seemingly vanishing, and then tried to leave. But before he could, our good sir Socrates put the man in an arm lock. Hello. Put the man in an arm lock. She's saying no. She's like, no, Socks, no, don't do it. Yeah. So Socks rushed Kieran and proceeded to get murdered in one turn.
Hey, it was 2 turns.
Actually, it wasn't.
It was 1 turn. It was a prepared action.
And then, and then he used his Thunder Wave, and you died. But it's okay, because Twink sacrificed one of the obsidian dice and rewrote fate, and you were back, and then you died again.
Second one wasn't on me.
That happened.
And then, luckily, you were revivified, and through the combination of Illis's Westwood forces on the boat, and frankly, Lotus carrying with the stunning strike, you guys managed to kill Starlost Kieran. And then as they were all taking a moment to breathe in their victory, Matthias was thrown off the top of a crane as Kieran revealed he was still alive, and pretty much no less worse for the wear, and then he walked out of a portal. Lacey!
Do we want to try the last part minus Lacey?
It's not going to be minus Lacey unless I do this. Un momento, por favor.
Oh no, don't kill her.
Hey, as long as I have 1 dead cat this session, I'm good.
You're glad you left, Cryo.
Yeah.
Muted.
You're muted, but also...
What happened?
Don't worry about it.
No.
What happened? No.
Retry.
No, you tell me right now.
You'll see in like 10 weeks.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Is it by the top of my pants where I'm buttoned?
What?
No.
No. What?
Do you want to pick up from Illis with the diamond?
No, I want to know what happened while I was
I
gone.
said don't kill your cat.
Okay. And Ian went, as long as I get one dead cat this session, it'll be fine.
That was not so hard. Was that so
Yes.
hard?
Now, do you want to pick up from... Can we just start over? Can we start over?
No.
No, I think this is great.
This is amazing. All of this is staying in.
This is personality.
Okay.
All of this is staged, everyone.
Ladies
be
and gentlemen,
fooled.
this is all scripted, as you can tell.
Mhm.
Anyways, yes. Sox was Sox was revived at last second by Illis with a quick revivify. Kieran was not dead, proceeded to blast Matthias off the top of a crane, say one last little one-liner, and he gave them all a little wave and vanished through a portal. And that's
I
where we
forgot
ended the session.
Matthias fell off a crane.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't just fall. He got forcibly
He got
sent
pushed.
off the edge of a crane.
Yeah.
Do you think Kieran could push Matthias?
Yes.
He has thunder wave, so yeah.
He
Yes,
got
he's like
blasted
level
off the side of the
11
thing.
or whatever. I do
He's
actually
level
think
too
he can
high.
do that.
He's level too high. So that's where we're gonna pick up our session today. Everyone except for Mara is now on the deck of Illis's ship.
Mm-hmm.
What would you all like to do?
Well, I just got
Fine.
punched in the fucking face, if I remember correctly.
You did. You're still laying on the ground.
And then I told you that
No
you
more
are-
combat decisions.
Yeah. Yep.
And Sox looks at Twink, kind of rubs his face, and he's like, I'm sorry. I got angry. He's done a lot of damage to a lot of people. And I wanted to make him pay. I didn't know he would be that strong.
You never know. You never know what can happen at any time.
You're right.
I agree. I would prefer to not have another one of my friends die in my talons.
It's very well put.
I'm sorry to you all. Who had the diamond?
You don't know anything about that.
I don't
Yeah,
know
no,
that's revivified, do
yeah.
I? Yeah.
No,
I just
you were
know.
just dead and then weren't.
Yep. So-
As far as you're aware, you probably weren't even dead. You were just unconscious. You probably
Yeah.
don't remember dying.
Except the first time. But I know I came back.
You do remember that.
Thank you, Illis, for reviving my friend.
Looks over at Illis and goes, Thank you.
Socrates, you've always been a problem for the Westwood. An absolute oddity and pure little chaos. But if Petrin can get his act together and become a captain, I'm sure you can pull yourself together, so may as well not waste the potential. Besides, don't thank me. I just cast a little spell. Thank, them. She gestures over, and at the top of the ramp is Eggled.
Eggled?
Yo!
You had
A diamond, priced roughly cut at about 2,000 gold. It's been in my pocket for about 3 years now, so, you know, get bent, Socks.
thank you.
Well, it didn't seem like you were using it.
Lorelei buries her retirement. I keep it on my person at all times.
That was your
Foolish
retirement.
choice, really.
Yes, Twink. I don't save a lot of money.
Well, when you do, you should not keep it in your pockets.
Especially after you've now told us that you keep your retirement funds in your pockets.
And especially
Well,
whenever
there's
I'm
nothing
texting.
in there now.
Good.
Insight check.
You go ahead.
16.
He's probably lying.
Perfect.
And Socks
You could tell from the way he sort of stuttered that he's immediately rethinking telling you guys it was in his pocket.
Socks shakily goes to try and push himself up to his feet. And stands for a moment and just goes, okay. Well, now what?
Now you rest.
Yeah, I was going to say you should probably sit back down. That was very impressive that you could get up after all of this, but maybe you sit back down. You just died.
I'll be fine. I just
No.
You probably won't be fine. Illis kind of like nods. She's like, you died.
Sit down
Okay.
before I put you down.
And he kind of hobbles over to
Not
one of
again.
the, like, because there's a staircase to get to the helm, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he hobbles over to that and sits down on one of the stairs. Crowd's
You can
about to kill
totally
this
do
guy.
that. I'm not gonna kill my cat. I love my cat. I'm gonna throw her a toy so that she's preoccupied.
Now throw her away.
Whoa!
A win
Nice.
is... Anyways.
He sits for a moment and goes, what about walk?
I think you'll be all right for another hour.
Hello.
I suppose.
Or we can go while you sit here and rest. It doesn't really matter.
I wouldn't want to take the chance of you going alone. You never know what could be out there.
We might be safer without you fighting it.
Possibly so, but better for peace of mind, I suppose.
I'm a little worn out from reviving you, but I could potentially give you a pep in your step.
That would be appreciated, Illis. I promise it'll be a quick in and out. We'll just go and find our friend and get the hell out of here.
Oh, that's what you said the last time you got off the boat, and then you came back dead, so...
Speaking of our friends, I'm gonna look over the edge of the ship and look where Mara is.
Mara's on his way back currently, but he's slowed down a little because, Mara, would you like to say?
Oh no.
So Matthias happens to be riding on my big spider back, coming up the way back.
Matthias is lying on the back of Spider Mara as Mara scuttles his way down the docks very unsettlingly towards the ship. About 30 feet off on the docks now.
Somehow this is the least disturbing thing I've seen today.
I'll go ahead and just like jump onto the ship from the.
Yeah, you clamber your way up the side of the ship.
Never
Matthias
mind.
just kind of rolls off your back. Friend of yours. It hurts. He hurt. How?
That he does.
You died, Wolf.
I did.
Yes, you did. It was very shocking to see. Especially because then you were not dead.
Right. Not-
Shocking.
Exactly sure how that happened.
I'm gonna look around for Petra.
Petrid's standing nearby. He's sort of like going over the ballista on the sides of the ship, making sure everything's still in order after the volleys they fired.
I kind of tap him on the legs.
Yeah.
Nice shooting.
Yeah. Fist bumps you. He's like, thanks. We practiced. You should have seen what happened to the barrel that we put out to practice on.
I saw what happened to the dude you shot.
Yeah, we put 4 volleys into the barrel. We only got 2 off into him. Would have loved to get more.
It was short notice.
You know. Sorry that we didn't spring to it any faster.
About what I'd expect from a group like this.
I'm torn between offense and thanking you.
You're welcome. And then I walk away.
He just goes right back to it. Illis is doing some medicine work on Socks. She pulled out a little kit, and between magic and various salves, you get back. And then have that. You get back 7 HP.
Yeah.
Let's go.
As she's doing it, she's just like, these wounds, there's something off about them. They should be closing a lot faster than this.
Would Socks be able to put the dots together between Eggold and his own
Twink would
injuries?
probably be able to do it a lot better.
Okay.
You'd number one, be a little kerfuffled, and number two, you weren't there when Twink was and saw that Maya, after being attacked by a Starlost, couldn't be healed.
Okay. So Socks goes, it's odd.
But Twink, you definitely put those dots together.
I'm still not... I need to go with them, Illis.
Well, considering we just, watched a 90-foot wall of fire envelop the docks, followed by you guys getting into a fight that lasted about 20 seconds and killed one of you, generally I don't want to use all of my magic on making sure you can go with your friends. No offense.
Then I have another idea. Petrin,
Yo!
can you come here for a moment?
Yeah? He walks over. You good? Are you going to tell me you had this brief flash of your entire life and I'm your greatest friend you've ever had as you passed away into the afterlife and it really made you emotional and now you wanted to sit with me and tell me about all the times you failed me as a friend and really wanted to reconvene and apologize or give me...
No, I'm thinking of all the times that you framed me for the shit you pulled right now.
Hey!
But...
Twice! What do you need?
Just sit with me for a moment. I'm going to do something a little risky, but I think if I can keep myself calm, that I can fix my bit
If
of
you
a...
try it, I'll kill you.
I have a better idea than whatever your idea is right now. How about we wait an hour and rest? I guarantee you, I do not know what you are attempting to do, but it is a better idea than what you are doing.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn back human real quick.
Oh,
All
welcome back.
I think you meant
You watch as the
elf?
spider sort of
Yeah, I meant
back
elf.
up into...
Stupid.
I'll be like, so you needed to keep calm. I can probably help you out a little bit.
We can wait.
We
There
don't
we are
know.
in. It's fine. Walk can handle himself.
You want
The imminent threat has left.
Do you want a berry?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know if he
Yes,
does.
Mara, I do. And frankly, the sooner that we can go and get walk and get out of here is the better.
All right, I'll start doing the thing to form out
Don't
some
work.
berries.
You pull your hand up and you do the typical whoosh that you do and plan your whole incantation and then suddenly... How do you make good berry?
Probably say I just like shake my hand out.
No, I'm saying
Oh.
that's suddenly in your head. You're
Oh,
confused.
oh,
You're getting there. You're doing all of the normal motions, and right as you get to it, how do I make good berry? And you try it once and twice and 3 times, and every time you get right there, and then suddenly you just don't know what to do. It's like there's a gap, and you just can't cast that spell.
And I like keep pacing as I'm like just staring at my hand constantly.
You
Yeah.
want that guy to keep you calm?
Mara, does it usually take you this long?
No. I can't remember how to do it. I don't like this.
You don't
Oh.
remember how to do the thing that you have incessantly done since we've met you.
Yeah.
He's been getting better. Do you think it's a symptom of withdrawal?
Possibly.
Could it be cryo? Anything?
I mean, you've tried to go off the berries once or twice before. It's never made you forget how to make them. If anything, it's made you remember more.
Oh, I meant like, would I be going through withdrawals right now?
No, I mean
Thinking about it all?
you're feeling a little confused and shaky, and you're calm. You're calm.
So, seems like we're waiting
Yeah.
and resting. I'm sure Walk will understand.
Doesn't even know
Suppose
we're
so.
looking for him.
Sorry, what was that, Twink?
Walk doesn't even know we're looking for him.
Correct. That's shoes.
Then
Agreeing.
from the ring. Suppose
Alright,
so.
well-
Short rest.
Short rest.
Yay.
I'm gonna forgo the short rest.
What are you gonna do?
I want to go look at the new boat.
Ah!
Oh yeah! Well, the rest of you are all spending your hour relaxing. Twink steps down the ramp and walks over to his new boat, taking it in all its glory. You notice immediately the wood is either this dark green, almost black, or it's this very nice trim gold wood. And as you it's a very distinctive elven style, not dissimilar to the Westwood. But otherwise it's about the size of the Bordelace, a little bit longer and a little thinner. It seems like it would probably be faster at first glance. Un momento.
Cracks his knuckles.
Yep.
Put up a PETA warning.
Fuck
here.
out of this
Put
cat.
up a PETA warning here.
The color bars.
We see
Sorry,
that fly
PETA.
against and hit the wall.
Yeah.
You hear tequila in the background. Da, 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 da. Throw the cat in the oven. Have you guys never seen that Vine? Have you guys never seen that Vine?
Yeah.
Why? Oh my god!
I hope you know every time you leave to do that, we're gonna make jokes about you killing your
We've
cat.
been doing it every time.
Oh god! It's just gonna be that's the TikTok for this episode of the compilation of you all talking about killing my cat.
It's just like you
You
got up and
killing
I
your
was like
cat.
cracks his
Yeah,
knuckles.
you killing your cat. We have not said we would do anything.
Yeah, no, I would never do that to a
Net
poor little
Lacey is a
animal.
dream.
I would.
Okay.
So the ship, longer, bit thinner. It seems like it's got 3 levels, just like the fog slip had. So there's a whole extra cargo hold down at the bottom, a second level, and a third level, which means a lot more space for rest and relaxation. And you can tell immediately upon your first tour when you get to the sleeping quarters, because instead of 3 high bunks, it's 2 high again, and each of them are much, much bigger. The joy on
Nice.
his face.
Nice.
However, no cannons anywhere. They all are loaded, all of the slots where you'd expect cannons to be, with the same sort of ballista as the Westwood has. But they're all these sort of X shapes. They look like they're probably built to fire off 3 quick shots before they require a reload. but they're not the huge arm-length spears that Petrin's crew shot off into Kieran.
Do I see any ammunition for them on the boat as I'm walking in?
You see next to every single one a bundle of probably about 3 reloads a thing, but as you went down, it didn't look like anything else was stocked.
Twink makes a note of what they look like.
Cool.
How long am I gonna say this took?
Doing the whole rounds around the top deck, going to the middle, then going to the bottom. You consider going to the captain's quarters, but Lorelai's already in there, and you feel like that's a moot point.
No, I'm going in.
Oh, okay. Ooh!
Don't care.
You go right in. You go in, and Lorelai's already rearranging things in the captain's quarters. Why are you in my room? What do you mean?
It's weird.
What's weird?
We're gonna have to expand this. It's not big enough.
I need a shower.
I already told you I'd get you one of those.
Okay. I also need all of my shit back from your bird.
Well, you can take that up with him.
Okay. I guess he's not yours. I'm really falling into this sort of idea when we were in Shade Step that everybody worked for you in your country because we were pretending with it so long. But now I remember that you're all just sort of here.
Let's not lose sight of the fact that I am the leader.
Okay, we'll run with that for now. Anyways, if while you're in Tiak you find anything nice, shiny, expensive looking, I would love it.
I have a job.
Love
for
a
you.
little.
You're gonna like this. This is a good job.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna need to go boat to boat, and all the bundles of shit that we shoot out of the things downstairs, get them all, bring them here.
All of the bolts for the ballista.
All
All
of
of them.
There's no one here.
I'm gonna take Eggled.
I take whoever you want.
I'm gonna leave Harmon.
You probably should have Eggold go on a boat, and you can put all of them in a boat and then row it over here.
Good. That's smart.
Actually, while you're at it, take all the boats too that are on all the ships.
All the rowboats?
Yeah, why not?
I think we can only fit 6 on this one. It's already got
we have
2.
a whole 3rd level.
How long are you gonna be gone?
Who knows?
Don't be gone a month.
I can't promise that because a month went by in like 6 seconds for me before.
If more Shade Step people get back here before you get back here, I leave.
That's what the bolts are for.
I'll make that decision based on how many people come. I'm not fighting an army for you, Twink.
Need to hold one off.
I'm going to go get Eggled. I'll start gathering up various resources from the other boats.
Hey, you should work with Illis on finding a way to contact us if people show up. Okay, bye.
Okay, oh. And I assume Twink left immediately.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to mention, while like the gang was talking, Lotus was beside Dolus the whole time, clutching onto his sleeve. And then when Mars started like conjuring his berries or trying to, Lotus kind of like turns away, takes a few steps away, and starts reloading her gun.
Right.
Just
It
quiet
takes
the
you
whole
like
time.
a whole minute or two. And you reload your gun. Everyone's sort of become their rest at that point. The conversation has kind of ended. Twink has walked off to explore the ship. Exploring the ship and that conversation with Lorelai probably took about half an hour.
I would like to talk with the fairy.
The pixie, talk to you,
Yeah.
pixie.
All right, I'll go ahead and like let him out.
Comes
Say,
out.
hey, I need to talk to you, buddy.
I hate when you turn into animals.
How does it feel? Is it weird?
Yeah, it's like I'm trapped. I can't see anything. I can't hear anything. Time itself has been rent asunder. And then I smell. Or the spider.
What's your least favorite so far? Bear. Well, I got more bad news for you, unfortunately.
Ah!
I don't know what we're gonna do when things start getting a little bit worse for you, but I can't seem to pull out berries anymore.
You are.
Yeah. No more berries right now, I don't think.
He
I
smacks
don't
you.
know if
He
he
smacks you.
smacks me. Oh.
Just this tiny little hand just kind of stings.
I don't know what to say, buddy.
You forced me to sit in your pocket all day. The only thing that makes it bearable is those stupid berries.
I mean, you could run around free if you want now. Is
I
that
don't know what it's
is that
like in
maybe
the outside world anymore. Like it floats kind of slowly downward till he's like basically standing on this barrel that just sits.
you can get used to it. Maybe we'll introduce you to new friends.
light.
Come on, we'll meet some new friends besides Lotus. Maybe it'll help you out a little bit as time goes on.
Do the new friends have berries?
I doubt it. Highly.
Yeah, fine.
doubt
And like
All
darts off the barrel right over to Dolus and Lotus. Just like,
Wait, before that,
oh,
I wanted to have a conversation with Lotus while that was happening.
okay, you're having a
It's
conversation with
not
Lotus.
much of a conversation. It's just Dolus walks over, like, as the conversation kind of dies down, like while she's like finishing up, like loading her gun, just like walks up behind her. He's like, "Are you all right?"
I don't know.
You don't know?
There's a lot of things happening, and I don't. Phyllis, do you think it was a bad idea to have left Rice Day?
Well, considering if we didn't leave Ryesty, we would have been put into prison or possibly killed for existing. I think it was our best option. And only option, to be fair.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just a lot of things happening in the past 2 weeks, and I don't know.
Dolus kind of like pats her head, like kind of ruffles her hair a little bit. He's like, "It's going to be all right."
Hopefully we find Walk and the other Lotus.
Find Walk. Don't worry. Would you like to hear one of Raiden's stories? I've been reading this book.
Oh, yes!
I'm assuming it's about the time that I pull out my book that the pixie flies over.
Yep, Pixie darts over and just, hello!
Oh, hello.
You're Lotus! You're bigger Lotus!
No, I'm not. I'm Dolus.
Are you a bird?
Yes.
Is she a bird?
Yes.
You're a bigger Lotus!
Well, it'd be more accurate to say that Lotus is a smaller Dolus. I feel like that is a more correct statement, considering I came first.
Don't they mean exactly the same thing, though?
Well, no, one of them gives me more pride.
I understand that.
And you are?
What's the pixie's name again?
Oh fuck.
Oh shit! Did I give you that? I forgot actually.
You forgot the name of
Kay's
Pixie?
having this argument right now, but he's out of focus, which is making this
Oh,
seem
am I-
even more.
Plume! His name's
Yeah.
Plume!
Yeah.
Plume!
Thank
I'm
you,
Plume.
Note Taker.
It's funny because
Oh.
I was going through right now.
Hello, Plume.
Hello. Do you have berries? It runs forward and like grabs your mask,
Kind
like
of
hanging
like
onto the end.
Dola's kind of like with one finger like holding the mask like in place just in case tries. I don't know. Kind of. I mean, I suppose. And Dolus is going to he like has his fingers like this, and as he opens them, there's a small berry in between them,
Oh boy.
and he holds it out.
Takes it and eats it really, really quickly, and then it gets like 2/3 of the way through, and it just goes and drops it with like this dead look on its face.
You shouldn't waste food.
It's not the same.
Yeah, I've heard it tastes like bread.
How does a berry taste like bread? It kind
Because
of
everything I make tastes like bread.
floats away.
Okay, goodbye. Goodbye.
You kind of watch
Plume.
as it drifts up into the rafters of the ship, and it's just kind of like doesn't come back down.
Who can read minds? It's really cool.
Huh? Oh. All right, you were having this conversation because Rodolus was like in his bed while they were interacting.
Mhm.
Just like, oh, that's okay. Right. Mara,
Yo.
is your friend going to be all right now that you don't remember how to make your berries anymore?
No.
Okay.
Hey, you man, you good? Nah, I'm
Nah, I'm
messed
fucked
up. I'm fucked up.
Y'all are gonna have to get used to some changes around here.
Okay. I mean, I can always make berries that taste like bread, but I don't think they're a fan.
They're not as good.
Can I have bread that tastes like bread?
Sure. Well, just kind of opens his hand and there's like a dinner rolling and he hands it over.
Okay.
Just holds it.
Got a dinner roll.
So the story, and Tolos opens up the notebook. Hey, Cryo, what's the next story?
Flip it open, and Raiden is writing about his first excursion onto the open ocean.
Okay.
He managed to get a job working basically as a bodyguard for a ship of merchants as they were traveling from Dragonlost to Raesti. Apparently, he doesn't like the ocean. He feels kind of queasy, a little uncomfortable. At one point, he writes about a woman on the crew who he finds to be very fetching, who he spends most of his free time talking to and flirting with. She's a merchant. She's from Ubua. Apparently, the war there wasn't good on her family, so she's trying to make things nice now that she's traveling and selling things. He talks to her a lot about Dragonlost, about all of the things he knows from around the world, and how much he wants to travel and see everything. And then he signs it off for the night.
You know, Raiden could never do this trip that we've been doing for the past couple of weeks.
Do you think he would bleh.
Yes. Often. He hated the sea.
Maybe when we find him in Dragonlost, we can experience one last ship sail with him to Ubua.
You know, I don't know how much he'd like that, but he'll have to put up with it. Yeah. That's it. That's the interaction.
At this point, I want to pull out Archibald's sketchbook.
Oh boy.
So I have this now. And there's something interesting that he told me about. And I'm just gonna flip through to the 3 sketches that he told me about specifically.
Okay.
What were they again?
Buff Archibald.
Buff, as you flip past Buff Archibald.
Was that
Um,
okay?
One of them was a horned
It's
male.
a horned, faceless sort of male that kind of looks like an elf. Really dark skinned. Another one is this just gorgeous blonde haired woman who none of you recognize. She looks kind of sad. And then there's a face you immediately recognized, Olis. There's Kaeli.
Phyllis kind of takes the sketchbook and he's holding it, he's looking at it, he's like, I think yours are a lot better.
I don't think that's true at all. But
Is this he wasn't there when Kylie showed herself. No. Well, this is concerning.
he said that these 3 were in his dreams. And the dream with the horned man are often very scary. And the one with the crying lady is always really sad. And then the one with Kylie is always very fun.
Fun.
He doesn't know like their names or anything, but I'm gonna flip to the next few pages. Has Archibald drawn anything between the time of when he showed me the sketchbook to the time that I got it?
But you see a number of sketches of a few things in Shade Step just from the brief time he was there. It looks like they were drawn very, very quickly. Probably like you drew them in the short window before Starlost Lotus pulled up. You see a sketch of Maya. She has this sort of weathered look to her face that she actually doesn't have. She's got a hairpiece that you've never seen her wear and a scar on her face that she definitely doesn't have. There's also a drawing of a strange, really grizzled man, just in portrait, just from the shoulder up. This big scarf, long, really messy hair. And then there is another face that you both immediately recognize, a face that's fresh in your minds because you were just reading his notebook. There's a drawing, picture perfect, of Raiden.
Oh.
But he doesn't look old like you know him. Looks pretty peppy.
Well.
This is a little bit jarring.
You know, on the bright side, now we have a face to put to the stories we have from his past.
There's another guy there. He's an elf. Doesn't seem to have any distinct characteristics to him.
Basic bitch elf.
No.
Kylie, Udolis like starts taking his glove off. He's like, have you been showing up in Archibald's dreams on purpose?
No response.
Kind of like taps the ring. He's like, ding, ding, ding.
None.
Kylie, are you here?
Nothing.
Lovely. Well,
Guess she's not home.
I think she's always home. I think that's the idea of the ring. But you know, I mean, I guess it's glad I figured this out now rather than later when I needed her. Suppose I can ask her later. Slips the glove back on.
Do you think since Archibald sent us into the future a month, that he can see into the future and the past in his dreams?
That depends. Has he only been drawing in this sketchbook since we hopped a month?
I don't know. I miss Archibald.
We'll get him back soon.
Hopefully he's okay. I mean, we know he's not, but you know.
He can fend for himself relatively well unless he's the one he's fending himself from.
This has been an amazing conversation.
Thank you. I try my best. I think my improv skills are awesome. Anyways, that's the end of the conversation.
Okay. Anything else while we do a short rest?
Yeah, do I need
Socks.
to tweak my die at all?
I responded to you.
You did?
Short rest. I need
Sick.
my HP.
Do your short rests, ladies and gents.
You do need to adjust your die because you're not dead anymore.
Ha!
Adjust your die.
To know.
Oh,
Adjust your
Pog, I'm sorry.
Ray just
I rolled-
rolled good.
What?
I
Unheard
rolled
of.
a 7.
None of this.
Okay.
So that
Fucking unheard of.
plus 9. Hold on, folks. I'm doing math.
Oh,
All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah.
See y'all next week.
Fuck! I rolled a 1.
Oh
That's not Pog.
The opposite of poggers. Noah's doing a lot of math.
No one's doing a lot of hand.
Noah,
movement.
just get your health total and then cut it in half.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I don't need to be full HP. I'm
Takes
good.
that much math.
Hey,
to
hold on.
Okay.
I don't need to be full HP, she says. Okay.
Well, I'm trying to avoid, like, using too many die if I manage to get up to full. I did not, but
All I gotta say is that 1 HP is life or death, baby.
yeah.
It's fine.
So
I'm fine. I'm
Mara.
Lotus. I haven't gotten down yet.
I
You
didn't
have
take
a
it
short
again.
rest.
Why would you
Are
say
you
that?
using natural recovery? Yes. Okay.
Oh.
Is anyone else using any other short rest refill things?
Just
No.
to make sure on that, does it get both slots back?
No.
Or am I just one?
Yeah. So it works exactly like Arcane Recovery in that you get back a combined level. So for you, it's a combined level of 3. So it's either 3 1s, a 2 and a 1, or 1 3.
Okay.
all right.
Got you. There we
I'm
go.
using all my hit die. I'm back up to 22.
Wow.
I
Imagine
didn't
getting
take any
hit.
damage.
Same.
I didn't take any damage either.
Yo, let's
Hey,
go.
what up?
Oh.
All right, you guys all finish your short rest. Matthias's ship, towards the end of the short rest, it was following behind because he still has to have his ship to take him home. So it was about 45 minutes behind you guys, maybe an hour. So it pulls up to the docks. Matthias goes over and sort of explains the situation to everyone. He's kind of holding his sides a little tenderly. He seems like Kieran hit him pretty solidly.
Do people on the ship wave back?
Yeah, a few people on the ship wave back. A few people.
All Ray wanted.
Lorelai goes over and starts talking to Matthias, and it seems like a group rapidly gets together to pilfer everything they possibly can from Tiok while they still have the time.
Oh, at the end of my short rest, I want to start doing that as well. I want to start exploring.
You gonna start flying out around?
I'm gonna go, Dulles. I wanna take stuff. Okay, bye.
Well,
Before-
no, I'm coming with you.
Before?
As Sox hears the two arguing a little bit, he kind of like hobbles over and he's like, "If you find any armor, can you please?"
Okay.
Man said, please.
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 All right, you two gonna take off to join the pilfering real quick?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I'm gonna look around for the pixie.
The what?
Pixie.
See what
The
happened to
the
him.
pissy
Where he
pixie.
went. Yeah.
Roll investigation,
All right.
both of you.
Oh.
Ray, just roll with advantage for you and
Oh,
Dolus.
all right. Just like, wait a minute.
Ooh, I'm glad for
Nat
advantage.
20.
God
Nat
damn.
20. Ooh.
I
What'd you
rolled
get?
a 17, subtract 1, because I have an 8 in intelligence.
Why did you
Yeah.
roll?
Because she's the one who wanted to pilfer. You were just going with.
I
It's
guess
still
that's
a
fair.
decent
I
roll.
guess
Hey,
that's
yeah.
true. I guess that's true. Mara, you eventually walking around and looking up at various angles, find your pixie sort of sitting on a knot of ropes high up in Illis's ship, just kind of like angrily gnawing away at this little piece of wood.
Hey, buddy.
God.
It looks down at you and it's just like
Hey, you don't put that in your mouth. Stop it. It's bad for you.
spits in your general
What do you
direction.
I'm gonna grab
a
the
piece of
wood
wood.
away.
It's like 30 feet in the air.
Oh,
It's
is
far
it?
away from you.
Come
Extend
here.
No,
Come on, let's talk about it.
no.
Why?
I just want to feel okay.
Same, man.
Same.
And then he just starts gnawing on the wood again.
let's have a walk outside. Some
We're
fresh
already
air.
We are.
outside.
Like, more outside.
Looks down. Big. And then it throws the wood at you.
I'll like catch it and just.
Make a dex check real quick.
Oh,
Yay!
Like a splinter.
It's got like a whole fucking railing.
It's fucking built.
9.
A 9. You go to catch it and it goes like right past your hand and just kind of dinks you with the forehead. It doesn't do any damage. It's just like ah.
Get like a splinter.
In the middle of your forehead.
I'm a unicorn.
Come on.
It gets off the rope and kind of like drifts back down and lands on your shoulder.
Let's go say hi to the rest of the ship.
Tags along with you while you go around.
I'll just like introduce him to everybody, just generic conversation or whatever.
Socks, Twink, you both meet Plume.
Great.
Oh
No, Twink's on the other ship.
yeah, Twink.
Oh, Twink, did you come? Yeah, well, Twink was done going through. Did you come back? What'd you do after your tour? Oh, that's good. Yeah, so Socks, you meet Plume.
Oh, great.
Lotus, Dolus, with your 17. What you find some armor for Socks. You
16.
find some bracers. So
Is that it?
Bracers?
some bracers, some gauntlets. Pretty tough looking leather ones.
Is that it?
That's pretty much all you find. Lots of clothes,
Yeah.
lots of weaponry, a lot of weaponry.
I want to gather as many weapons and clothes as I can.
What's your weight limit?
Good question.
Hi.
It's-
She's got a lot of.
It's her strength modifier.
Wait,
That's what decides how much you can carry.
it's a multiplicative kind of thing.
I
just-
help.
I help. What's your weight limit?
My
Well,
weight
okay.
limit?
Here's a better question. What type of weapons did we find?
You're gonna find a lot of spears. That's the primary tool of war that Shadestep uses is spears and arrows.
Spears, you say?
Mm.
Oh, no.
Yeah. They're pretty much all just basic spears. You don't find anything all that interesting.
I would like to take 3 spears.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be holding on to them. and I'm gonna
Okay.
Take a bunch of clothes. If What type of armor did I find for socks?
Leather bracers.
Oh, okay.
So nothing really.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't even find that on D&D Beyond.
Well, it's because they don't provide AC bonus, so technically not armor.
Cool.
Yep. But yeah.
As she starts gathering spears, Dolus is just like, "Do you need that many spears?"
She turns around with the
She
3
currently has
spears.
an arm full of about 8 spears.
Yeah, you're right. And she just drops 5 of them.
Okay. Right. Well, 8 was a bit excessive. I guess 3 is marginally better.
Dolus, what are you looking for?
What am I looking for? I don't know what
Yeah.
I'm looking for. I'm just looking.
Say a thing. You find
well,
lots of arrows, you find lots of
Yeah.
spears.
Crossbow bolts.
You can't manage to find any crossbow bolts. It seems like Shadestep either is using heavy ballista and crossbows or regular bows.
F.
You either have the big bolts for like the ballista on the ships or the regular arrows.
Is there any things made of silver
Things made of silver.
in the whole town?
I mean, you're searching the docks right now. Is what you're doing.
In
You're
the
searching through the.
docks.
So in the
whole
docks.
Any silverware?
Mm,
People eating?
I'm gonna say unless you're gonna spend many hours digging through, I'm gonna say you're not gonna be able to find any silver. Like just from a quick flyover to the other decks that you guys are doing to grab shit. No.
Yeah, that's fine.
While he's looking, just on like one of the side of the buildings, I'm using the other 3 spears to aim, like practice my aim.
You just fly over to the side of the docks and start tossing spears.
Yeah, into the side of a building.
I was just
A
watching
random
her
number.
throw, and he's just like, "Good aim. You've definitely hit the building."
All right. Well, you're all doing this. Socks, you're mildly recovered, sort of talking to Petrin, blah, blah, blah. Twink, what are you doing?
I'm looking for the shipyard where they're repairing boats.
Okay.
I'm looking for materials to put on our boat to fix it when it gets busted.
Okay.
Inevitably
Did you
so.
wait long enough for Matthias's crew to pull up, or did you do that immediately after your little
No,
tour?
I definitely did not wait long enough for that to happen.
Yeah. So you're over there digging through everything. It's solid like 600 feet down the docks before it starts getting to like repairs and shipyards, and a good distance away you could sort of see the other ship pull up, but you can't really hear anything going on or anything.
And there, I guess, just looking around, there's plenty of usable stuff.
There's plenty of usable everything. As you enter the sort of shipyard section where they do repairs and everything, you look further into the distance, and another like 2,000 feet away, way down at the far end, you see where they build ships. So, and basically the entire right side towards the city is just lined with section upon section upon section of materials for repairing and building ships.
Okay. At that point, I would then turn around to head back
Okay.
to tell everyone about that.
Yep. So you're heading back. You're probably getting back at around the same time the birds are getting their pilfering, and Lotus is throwing spears into a wall, and Mara's introducing his pixie. And as you guys are coming back, or as Twink is coming back, and as everything is getting ready, there is suddenly just this snap sensation of freezing cold.
Yikes.
And even the salt water kind of frosts over for a second before the waves kind of break it all apart again.
Sick.
That's all. It's just very, very cold now.
What do you
Socks
mean
looks
that's
at
all?
Mara
That's
and
all.
goes, "Can you do that?"
The chill that we just felt?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Maybe.
Is it still
The
cold?
pixie
or is
goes
it
right
like-
into your pocket. It's still cold.
Okay, so it wasn't like instantaneous chill and then no longer chill. It's
No,
cold
it's,
now.
It's cold now.
It instantaneously became cold.
Right. I just want to make sure that
Yeah.
the cold
Mhm.
persists.
The
Yeah.
cold has persisted. It is still cold. Lotus Dolus, you feel all of the moisture from the humidity of the ocean air starting to ice over your feathers.
Shake my wings and my feathers to make sure that
Yeah, shake all the ice off. You can
Dang.
totally do that. Same.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys
good.
take a moment to just shake off your wings, and all this like frost kind of tinkles down.
That's unsettling.
that's not natural, right?
No.
Should we go back to the ship?
Yes.
Okay.
Start heading back to the
Yeah.
ship.
Twig, you're coming back down the dock during all this, and Matthias is like walking down, and he's now donned like this big, super thick, like fur battle coat that goes down to like his knees.
I am wearing my guild jacket.
Oh my god, it's not
I
tied around
actually
your
put it
waist.
on. Yeah, I actually put it
Hell
on.
yeah. Yeah, Matthias, he's just like, it's colder than witch's arse out here.
It's quite hot, especially for an island with a volcano, don't you think?
Shade Step only gets cold 2 months of year.
Is this one of the months?
Next month for cold and Shade Step, 4 months from now.
I love
So
that
this
he
is
checked a
unnatural.
watch that definitely doesn't exist.
No, he has a watch that is all the months,
Yep.
so he doesn't forget.
It's a really slow watch.
It's like the Patrick watch.
Yeah.
Y'all got a way to sense magic around you?
No.
I would imagine we would probably sense magic.
A voice from the
Is
top deck of
everyone back
Matthias's
together
ship. Yeah, the birds are by the boat. You two are at the top of the ramp. Twink and Matthias are at the bottom. And from the
Okay,
top of
sure.
Matthias's ship, a voice is like, Ash, well, I hate to break it to you, but there's something not right about this. Quite not right about this. It's very, You guys look up and there's this elf woman up there. And she's like, Matthias, I think it best we go. Illis up at the top of her ship is like, I also suddenly don't feel comfortable here anymore, considering everything that's happened.
Right. Well, before the two of you leave, you should definitely stop and get some of the wood down there from the shipyard.
Matthias like nods and he's like, friend, you're in the city.
Yeah, I know we'll still have to go in and get him.
Do you want aid?
It's your decision.
I cannot go. I am. And he like gestures and he pulls his coat open, and you see that while he's been up there, there's just a big bandage around his midsection. And he's like, "You're a friend." Took a solid chunk out.
Yeah, he's a tough one.
He goes, "Aye." And the woman on the top deck goes, "Don't eye me. Don't. Fuck you."
Oh, so it's universal.
And then she starts talking to a few people, and two of Matthias's people come down the ramp. He's like, "I can go with you, warriors, strong."
Me too.
Are they prepared to die?
Everyone in you both prepared to die.
Well, you obviously.
Prepared to die and wanting to die, two very different things. You should know this, Twink. And he goes up the ramp.
Hey, shitheads, what are your names?
I am Marcus. And then the other one goes, I am Tim.
I'm Darkus.
Marcos and Tim!
You got a problem with Marcos and Tim?
Good
Tim
for Tim.
with an N.
Oh, 10.
In
Tim.
Tim.
It's who Twink's
Like
been
him.
seeking!
Tim. with an
Oh.
N.
Tim Seeker.
Tim.
Like Tim Seeker.
Timn. He like explains. Marcus is like, he has to do this every time.
So I have a question.
Yes.
If they are leaving, how are you getting back?
Matthias up at the top of the ramp. He's like, "You're coming to Yuba." Yes,
I don't know when.
you'll get there.
We don't know that.
Then you will
Okay.
die.
Okay.
That's
We won't.
it- well, Dolus, I mean, to be fair, if we don't show up, we're probably dead.
My countrymen will find way home. Of course, this is assuming you don't come back before I get wood.
That's a very good point. Could you think it would be very helpful to me if you were to take Lorelei and my ship and also help them load up?
I can do that.
You're the man.
Never say I've done nothing for you, he says as he goes up the ramp.
Don't forget, I saved your life once.
Pulls the ramp back. The mage woman up there, seeing Lotus do the very sad waves, just goes. She turns back with Matthias, and they both go to like their helm to talk about things.
Okay, I'm gonna be real honest. If anyone dies, it'll probably be you two first.
Marcos and Tim are just like, yeah.
All right,
I
cool.
just
Let's go.
pat Tim's back. Like it's okay.
Sox
Yeah,
comes
hi.
off the ship toward them.
All right,
You're the
well,
wolf!
Oh, word spreads fast.
Tim like smacks Marcos. He's a wolf.
Usually by your own mouth.
I have been very
He
quiet.
didn't
lately.
say anything. He didn't say anything. Matthias told us a story of how he turned into a wolf at dinner, and the little one stabbed him.
shit.
Well, did
I
you two
don't
have
know.
any luck? He looks over to Lotus and Dolus.
Oh wait,
Takes
wrong
him.
thing.
Yeah,
He was holding
he
it.
like goes
was
to
holding
take the
a shirt.
spear. Oh, the shirt and goes, Lotus, this is the shirt.
Oh shit.
Do you not like it?
And Sox takes the braces and goes, these will be a little more useful to me. And you kind of adjust them, gets them taut on his arm.
You get +2 to AC.
Wow! Different bracers.
They're shade step.
Okay.
Shade step.
It is shade step.
Bracers
Okay.
of defense.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. Damn it, she
Yeah, Lotus is
says.
pissed. If Lotus knew that, she would not have given those to Socrates.
Not even a little bit. So we're gonna say they auto attune then, like no rest needed.
You were just good.
Okay. All right.
You guys all geared up to go look for walk?
Yeah.
Yup.
Dolus kind of takes out his staff and the absorption kind of uses it almost like a walking stick.
Okay.
He wants to always have it on hand now.
Cool.
All right,
I
before
look
we
at-
go in, go ahead.
I look at Marcus and Tim, and I hold out 2 of the 3 spears that I got. Are they the same spears as the one they're holding?
Marcus and Tim aren't holding spears.
Oh, what weapons
Tim
do they
reaches,
have?
Tim sees you hold out the spears, reaches to his back, and pulls out a big 2-handed axe. And Marcus just kind of like gestures to 2 swords on his waist.
A warrior and a ninja.
Which one's the ninja? The one with with the big axe.
Duh. That's our rogue.
Does anybody want these? I can't carry any more on my back.
Why did
Should
you
have
take
thought about
them?
that when you took them.
Yeah, but they're pointy.
You can throw them up on the ship.
Is like, yo,
Throw them onto the ship.
Eggled, who's walking by with a bundle of like bolts, is like, yo.
Do you want to? I'm gonna put one of the spears.
In the bundle. He's just like, why? I'm holding a handout for it. Why?
Oh, I put the other one in.
Put his hand.
He like is balancing desperately with it as Lorelei walks up behind him with 2 more bundles of the bolts. She's like, Everyone's leaving. Also, it's cold. What did we miss?
It got cold.
Yeah, it got cold. They're going to the shipyard. You should take the boat over. They'll help you load it up with materials.
Got it. Harmon! You just hear, hey! We're moving the boat! Okay! Okay.
Socks is kind of turning his hands around, like checking out the bracers, and goes, Lotus, these are lovely. And as he flips his hand over, he realizes that while it's completely healed, there is now already developed a scar where he had cut his hand for the blood magic before.
Where he hemo-crafted, there is a scar on his hand. The first scar he's ever had.
He looks at it and goes, huh, that's new. I don't scar.
Why?
Kind of gestures and then, like, makes two little fangs with this. This
I don't get it.
usually gets rid of any bodily damages that I take.
Because you have big teeth?
Lichens regenerate.
You do have quite big teeth, though.
Marcus and Tim are just like...
Let's go safe walk.
Why do you think it got cold?
Who is
I'm
what?
sure we will find out.
We are looking for a friend of ours.
What
And
look
his
like?
name is... Dolus is gonna use his disguised self to look like Walk.
Except shorter.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, we found
Like
Walk.
this, but bigger.
This your friend?
Dolus
Your friend
turns
was
back.
pretending to be Bird.
No.
Dolus turns back.
No, that's my brother.
Magic. See, yes.
All right. Well, I believe we should
Let's
talk
go.
about, before we go in,
Oh.
what to do if we encounter something or someone, looks at Socrates, unexpectedly.
Stay
We
in the
let
back.
Marcus and Tim go.
Exactly. But we also don't do anything until we're all together and we know what everyone's going to do.
Right.
Correct.
Looks at Socrates again.
Socks goes, I feel like death. I did die. I don't want to do it again. I will stay in the back and wait for your call.
Yeah, don't want you to get me killed. Let's go.
Cool. And we set off.
All right, you set
Onward.
off.
Going on an adventure!
I'm going on an adventure! So you begin your trek back into Tiok again.
Oh, fuck.
What's up?
Cool.
Who remembers where we're supposed to go?
Ooh, wait, that's
My
an
notes.
intelligence check.
My notes remember.
I remember
Lotus
that
does not.
Eggold knew, but Eggold's not with us.
Can we roll for it, Mr. TM?
I would like to try and remember.
Dolus, if you would like to roll,
Yeah.
and if you would like to roll because of your fun little background,
Mm-hmm.
About-
Alright.
knowing where you are, and
Yeah.
remembering directions really well, if you'd like to roll with advantage, make an intelligence check.
I have that background too. Pog, I forgot.
I'm
You mean
glad
to
I
tell me
have
I can't-
advantage.
I forgot.
You mean to tell me I can't perform the directions?
Hey, Mr. Lane, I'm really glad you gave me that advantage because I rolled a 2 and then a nat 20.
Hey, that's what I did before the session.
You guys, Twig stops and does the whole like, oh fuck, and Socks has a moment of like, I don't remember either, and Lotus is like, but and before she could get it out, Dolus just 2 blocks north, find a church, turn down 1 more block, seedy shitty bar under the bar.
He didn't say shitty bar though.
He didn't say shitty. He's like seedy bar under the bar.
Okay.
Right. Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Cool.
Set up.
Sick.
As
You guys- Go.
as we go, can Socks window shop?
Cryo is really regretting making everyone in this town disappear. I just want you
No.
all to know that as a DM.
It's
Oh,
fine.
he said so. He
He
doesn't
knew
mean
we
it,
were going
though.
to do
He
it. No.
doesn't mean it.
Taking everyone away means he knew we were going to do this.
I know. Yeah, no, window shop.
I can't see through the window.
I'll also window shop, I guess.
I'd actually
Okay.
like to strike
The
a
face!
You
I'd
guys
like to
find. Oh, what are you looking for, Mara?
No, I'm not looking for anything, but I'd like to strike a fun conversation with Twink while we're going down.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Self-proclaimed fun conversation.
Yeah. Can't wait
This
for
is
this
fun.
one.
We're having fun.
Yo, so since no one's here, you ever thought about maybe taking over?
You realize that this still belongs to Shadestep, right?
Yeah, but what if you made a deal?
Bro, we broke that fucking bridge.
Todd's not
That's-
gonna miss it.
Well, no, we're stealing ships. We're stealing stuff from their town. We left their conference.
As you're saying this, Dolus and Socks are actively looking for things to steal in a shop nearby.
We are 100% not on good terms with Shadestep.
Fuck Sodden.
You want to go
That
steal
is
some stuff?
stinky.
I mean, yeah, I've been stealing shit all day.
Let's go steal shit. I'll start window shopping too.
Ah, cool.
We're just progressing forward while also thinking about stealing.
Yeah,
Okay.
Funny.
Okay. You
Like
guys start
Jim from The
digging
Office.
Through. Yeah, you're searching. There's nothing magical or really neat that you're finding. There's a lot of fishing supplies. There's a lot of
I
various.
take all of it.
That's fine. There's
Bag holding.
There's a lot of empty books and journals in one store that you go to. It's probably they sell it to all of the
I'm
fishermen for
taking
ledgers
those.
and things.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Did I find a spear gun in there?
with the fishing things.
Yeah.
You don't, but if you want, you can totally find a harpoon. No gun for it.
Gun? I'll find a harpoon. I'll make the gun later.
There's a harpoon.
take
There
couple
are a
journals.
few harpoons. What was that?
I take a couple journals.
Take a couple
I take
journals.
one
How many?
journal.
Don't say a couple. How many do you want? It's an empty
two.
shop. You take 2 journals. Go ahead.
How many harpoons do I get?
There are 5 total.
I'm taking all
Take
5.
one.
Each of them
journal.
weighs a hefty 5 to 10 pounds.
I'm taking all 5.
All right.
Take
They're going in my
one
bag of
notebook.
holding.
Yep.
I
Took
took
2
a
notebooks.
notebook.
I also
Took a
took
notebook.
journals,
Lotus took 2.
empty journals.
They're all empty. None of them are lined or anything. So notebook and journal are interchangeable here.
I took fish cubes.
You took
Fish
fish cubes.
What the fuck
Twink
is a
took
fish cube?
harpoons.
5 of them.
The
How
fuck
many
is a
journals
fish cube?
did you take journals?
A
Big
cube
fish
of
food.
fish.
No journals for Twink. Any spoons for anyone other than Lotus since she found spoon.
I'll
There's
take a
also
spoon.
knives and forks and plates.
I'll take a spoon.
Okay. You've taken a
Wait,
spoon.
but hold on. I'm not glossing. What the fuck is a fish cube?
It's a cube of dried, preserved fish utilized as bait to get fish when fishing.
Oh, cannibals. Sick.
Kind of how fish work.
It is exactly how fish work.
All right, cool.
There are very few fish that don't eat fish. Thunder. Oh boy. That was loud.
Maybe that's why.
Could be.
What other stuff is there to yoink?
Yeah, I got
Uh,
a really high passive investigation, crime.
Yeah,
I'd be
no.
finding everything that's cool.
I'm saying, as
all
you
the
guys
cool stuff.
there's not going to be any crazy magic stuff. You guys find lots of nice fishing rods.
I already got one of those.
You guys find lots of craftsman tools. It
I
is a
can make all
crafting
those.
town.
There was that
Imagine-
alchemist supplies.
Doesn't seem to be a potion place or an enchanter here.
Shit.
There's no thieves' tools that I randomly come by, right?
Thieves. No, not that you could quite find. Those aren't
Damn it.
usually the thing that are just out and about in the shop. Just,
Dang
hey, I'm
it,
the general
who
goods
would've
store.
thought?
Here's the lockpick.
Let me show you how to open my door.
Let me show you how to unlock my safe that I put my life savings into.
Let me show you
Jeez, it
guys
wasn't
show
a
how
pocket.
efficiently it works.
Better than I was gonna say better than Eggled in his stupid ass pocket.
I'm pickpocketing him later.
Oh, I am also pickpocketing him.
You're all just gonna pickpocket Eggled every time you get the chance now. On the off chance he still has his retirement in his pocket.
I pickpocket Eggold, but like I don't try and be sneaky about it. I just
You
stick
just
my hand in
reach
his
your
pocket.
hand in.
Just rip his pocket out.
He's gonna start
Fine.
keeping shit in his pocket, so you guys just pull out weird crap. Anyways,
Why is this your retirement fund?
you guys find lots of general supplies like
Do
water
I happen-
skins, fishing stuff. What do you have?
Do I
Hit or miss.
happen to fuck off? Do I happen to find any more leather fucking bracers?
Leather bracers? No, you don't.
Excuse me.
Do I happen to find any other bits of leather to just kind of fill out?
You find various bits of like leather gear and like wear the kind of stuff that sailors probably wear to prevent injury while working with really fast moving ropes and hooks and that sort of thing. Nothing that you would describe necessarily as armor. Yes,
Sox takes
Lotus.
it and puts it on.
Okay.
Are there any like pieces of cloth that aren't like just white or brown or beige or poop colored in general?
What? You got some.
Yeah,
They need to make the flags.
you're gonna come across a lot of red and a lot of blue and black. Those are the main three colors you'll come across fabric-wise. You don't come across any reams of fabric in the shops.
I'm pretty sure.
Just clothes.
I'm pretty sure Shoes still has my pink ribbon.
Yes.
Correct.
So instead of the pink ribbon, I'm gonna tie one of the red cloths around my neck so it looks kind of like a bandana.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna take red and blue and black cloths and stuff it into my bag.
Okay. All of you guys are slowly starting to fill shit up, except for Twink, because he has a bag of holding.
Only thing I took was one book and a couple pieces of armor that I just put on.
Fish cubes.
Fish cubes.
Fish cubes.
Okay,
Anyway.
hang on. I'm incorrect. Lotus is starting to fill up with shit.
Yeah. I was like,
All of it. I'm like,
we've been taking.
You
very
started
seriously.
talking and I
Lotus.
realized I was like, yeah, no, it's not all of them. It's just Lotus.
Lotus
Resident
is a
klepto.
hoarder.
You guys have been making your way up the road, pinballing between stores as you go, and you get to you finally see the church that Eggold mentioned, and it's gigantic. It is this egregiously large stone with various towers and turrets, and it looks almost like a castle. You would have guessed if it weren't for the massive stained obsidian portrait of Bahamut out in the front.
I'm going in.
Oh, okay.
There's gotta be some candle holders and shit made of gold in there. I'm taking them.
That's fair. Twink, you start heading up the path and you're all eager and ready to pilfer this church, and you open those big doors wide and you're met with a crowd of hundreds of people.
I'm here to save all of you.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
They're all immediately panicked, and a bunch of them like rush away from the door.
We can close the door and act like we didn't see them.
Dolus, no.
But they saw us.
So,
Who's in charge here?
A man at the front is like, "Be calm! Be calm!" And he comes down and he makes his way through the crowd. And he comes out, no one's waving back at Lotus. They're all pretty panicked. He comes out of
Waving.
the crowd. This man's in really like intense robes and everything. And he's just like, Have you come? Have you come from Minori? Are you here to help?
Yeah, I came from Minori.
Mhm.
Who are you? I don't know any of you.
My name is Twink.
Quink, we have word of you. You are the representative.
Yes, of
Correct.
Britannia.
You're envoys, then. They sent envoys.
Well, we really proved ourselves in the capital, and they thought it best to send us here.
Your response was so quick. It's been hours.
I was actually already on the way here.
Oh, fortune, save us. Do you have more people with you, or their help? We're
What happened?
Well, it was a normal day. Many of us had congregated here, and I was giving my sermon, and suddenly we were beset upon by strange sensations in the air and a booming voice. And then some rushed here for safety while a strange man with dark tattoos assaulted the guardsman. There was another with him, and I watched as he waved his hands, snapped his fingers, and all were rent to dust outside these walls.
What did his companion look like?
An elf. Small. He was down the road close to the harbor. I could not see any details, I'm sorry.
While he's telling this story, Dolus sees that Lotus is still waving her hands. He just kind of like grabs her wrists and like puts her hands down.
Struggling against him, trying to wave.
They're not going.
I also have a spear in my hand, so I'm also waving the spear.
I am Father Aloy.
How do you spell that?
Aloi.
Oh, it's that new Genshin.
Father, were
game.
you all in the church when everyone turned to dust?
Yes,
Well, it seems Bahamut has saved you today.
yes. That is why we have not left.
I think it's wise you still don't leave.
Of course. Have they gone?
We're not sure yet. We're still searching the city.
Of course.
So keep the doors barred. And don't answer to anyone but me or no, just me. Don't answer to anyone but me.
We'll give you a signal when it's okay to leave.
All right.
Father, by chance, has anyone he's full orc, right? Walk?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen an orc by chance? He's a companion of ours and would
I haven't seen an orc in these parts in years. I rarely leave the church.
Okay.
When he says this, I want to like wrestle out of Dolus's grasp, and I want to take flight up so that I could get a better vantage point at everybody.
Everyone like gasps in shock as you spread your wings and flies. And the father's like, no. It's all right. It's all right.
I'm going to see if I can see anybody that I can recognize in the crowd.
Roll perception.
Great.
Yes, sir.
With disadvantage.
Always.
Fuck.
Ray was really
Somehow
excited
you have
that
to
you
roll
remembered
worse.
this.
I love how Ray tips all the perceptions.
I was really excited for a moment because I was like, wait, I'm rolling twice. I had advantage. And you said disadvantage. I'm like, it's a 7. I rolled a 3 and a 17. And I was
You-
adding the 17 in my head out. And then you said disadvantage.
You don't see anyone you recognize. You just see a crowd of now very frightened of you people.
Lotus, get down, please.
Nobody is waving at me. This place
I told you they wouldn't.
Just kidding.
Yeah,
Also, by
so-
chance, none of you owned any shops down the street, right?
there's a drow who's like, I own the fishing supply store down at the end by the docks.
There's a lot of damage. You should be prepared for it when you see it.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, it looks. It's not great. All right, close the doors. Don't answer anyone. But
Socks turns around when Duke says that. Like stifling laughter.
don't answer the door to anyone but us.
Of course.
Father, you did great work here.
Speed to
Keep
you.
them safe.
Blessings of Bahamut. And he like
Start walking away.
nods his head. They close the door behind you. And you hear a really loud like.
Oh,
Once we're like a little ways away, and Dolus is just like, so we're not giving them a signal, are we?
Well, no, I plan to go back and take all of them with us.
All of
All of them?
Oh,
We have
I'm
a
sure there's a
massive
lot of
ship.
them that don't want to stay here. That's a lot of Twinktanians in there.
them?
That's one way to take over right there.
Stock sides with Twink at first, then he says a lot of Twinktanians, and he just goes,
How many people approximately did I see, I guess?
It looks like a solid 300 people in that church.
There are 300 Twinktanians in there.
You got it.
Yeah.
All right. let's go find Walk.
Okay.
carry on. My
They didn't
wayward
wait.
son.
They did not wave. I told you they wouldn't.
Yeah.
They were a little
So you
too
guys-
afraid.
They're a little afraid. You guys set off down the road in the direction that Eggold had told you. Should only be 2 blocks from the church. And then you would come upon a bar. As you're walking.
Walking.
Oh, what was Twink doing?
What's the name of the bar?
You don't know the name of it. He didn't tell you.
Oh, but when we get to it.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you when you get there.
Yeah.
If you get there.
As you guys are
It gets cold.
walking, you come upon like a sort of Y intersection branches off.
A intersection.
A intersection. You hadn't been told about it or anything. It looks like there's like a theater set up right on the corner of the Y. It's one of those like half circle entrances and everything. Looks really nice. And it's still been cold this entire time, but there's suddenly another flash, and all of you just get frost up every exposed bit of skin you have. Birds your feathers are icing over again.
And I
I'd like
do
to ruffle.
quick shake.
Yes.
Shake.
Shake out the ice.
Right. I forgot about the sudden cold. How could I
There's-
forget?
There seems to be something off suddenly about the street. All of the buildings, if you start to look at them, you feel uncomfortable and you can't really place why at first.
Marcos, you're in front.
Both of them move to the front. You start continuing straight. Everything's a little odd. You feel this sort of oppressive force around you.
Shouldn't one of them go in the front and one in the back in case we get ambushed? Dolus like whispers down to Twink.
It's a great point, but what if the one in the front dies before the one in the back can get there?
Well, then the one in the back fights by himself.
Yeah, but then there's us between them.
Lotus is striking up conversation with Marcus and Tim in the front.
Okay. That's cool.
She's just talking about everything and nothing.
They're just sort of nodding along as they're looking around and on high alert. You guys are approaching what looks to be sort of like an entertainment area. And you immediately notice what looks to be a bar called the Sutterland of the Seas.
Oh.
But before you get to it, Marcus kind of stops. And you all kind of slow down. And this is the moment that you all sort of realize what seems wrong about the buildings. They all sort of have, just off the edges of them, an after image. Like you're watching them pulse back and forth with another one of them. Like there are 2 buildings in that one spot at the exact same time.
There are rocks on the ground.
Yeah?
I'd like to pick up a rock and I'm going to throw it at the after image of the nearest building.
Well, it's just about like an inch, and it keeps kind
Okay.
of warbling.
I'm going to throw it at the building
Okay.
near the after image.
You throw this rock. It's a building, so I'm not going to make you roll. It's really easy. And as it clicks into it, the rock kind of vroom, and falls to the ground and is now doing that same little back and forth warble.
Is the bar
Lovely.
doing the same thing?
Everything's doing it as you look around.
Are we doing it?
No,
Oh.
neither is the ground.
All right, well, I guess I'll go in first.
I don't know. Do you want to touch the building?
I walk in.
Twink.
You,
Yeah.
you go, you touch the door, you open it, and you all watch as Twink gets a vroom.
What does that mean?
He has this strange after image to him, like you're watching an old VHS and multiple frames are layered over each other at the same time. None of your characters understand that, but just so you guys get the visual. And he walks down. Twink, you feel fine.
What are y'all waiting for? Do I talk in double as well?
Yep, there's a weird echo, a reverb sort of to his voice.
Son of a bitch. And Socks goes
No.
down.
No, what? Stop. What? Hold on.
We can't let him go alone.
He can come back.
He's not going to.
I know.
Lotus wants to step in.
From the inside, hearing them, is it reverb back to
normal.
me? Okay.
Perfectly normal. Lotus
Uh,
wants to step in.
And then she wants to step out. Is
You-
she?
You step in, you get your after images. You step out, you've got your after images.
Okay, now that Lotus is here and with us, can I try touching her after image?
Yeah, go right ahead.
I'll do that.
The moment you touch it, there's a strange tingle in your fingers, and then you're touching Lotus. And you don't see any after images, but everyone around you now sees an after image around Dolus.
Oh no, that's a lot of arms.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, Twink doesn't see it, but everyone sees.
Stop!
With the monk speed. With the monk speed.
It's really just one solid
It's-
blur.
It's like lightsabers from Star Wars. General Grievous.
Yeah, Dolus, you seem fine. And now Lotus is normal again.
I hate
Oh.
this.
To you, she's normal. Socks,
Yeah.
Mara, you're seeing all the after images.
Dolus is gonna walk over to Socks and Mara and touch them.
Socks, you're like, and then he touches you and everything's normal. The buildings are normal.
And Mara?
Mara, he touches you and everything's normal. No
Guys,
more
what are
after
we
images.
waiting for?
Now we have
Come
no
on.
excuse, and he walks down to Twink.
No, I think we still have every excuse we had
Marcus
before.
and Tim are like,
They know
fuck
you
it.
made a bunch of
And they,
pansies.
yeah, they go, no, they like look at each other, and they just like shrug, and they go. Both like, even before Dolus is finished touching everyone, they've just walked in with Twink.
Man, nice.
We'll walk after them.
Wow, Tim and Marcus are really got my back more than my own group.
Yeah. I
They're the
came
real
down
homies.
first.
Mara, you going in too?
Yep.
Everyone goes in, and the moment you go in, the door snaps shut.
Oh.
Well, fuck.
We have no reason to not go in, right, Socrates?
Shut
But what
your
else were we
mask.
gonna do? What else were we gonna do, Dolus?
What happens when
I
try
don't know.
What happens when you what?
When I try the door,
The door opens.
I just
You
kind of look
open
back
it.
at the group like,
No, you open it, and there's the hallway that you're in.
gosh.
Are we
gosh.
Are
looking at
we in
ourselves?
it?
Huh?
Are we
No.
looking at ourselves? Oh, I was about to say.
It's just another hallway that you're in, leading to some stairs that go down.
Exploration.
Just push
I
Tim and Marcus
suppose.
down the steps.
They go down the stairs. They go, and they go. And the stairs are going longer than you'd expect.
How wide is this hallway?
Just enough for one person.
So I wouldn't be able to like spread my wings out.
Nope.
I'm just gonna look at those and like, this might have been a bad idea. I feel cramped.
Oh, was it? Was it a bad idea?
Why are you getting mad at me for?
Socks huffs and goes, I've got an idea. And he turns around.
Oh.
and goes,
Idea's been shite lately.
go up.
Can't
We're
open
obviously
their
not
wings,
making any
dumbass.
progress down. But if we go up,
Then we
Maybe we-
reset our progress.
or we break a loop.
You gonna go up the stairs?
Yeah.
You all turn around. You all turn around in place in the hall and start going up. And you get up, and you're in that hallway that you started in.
Son of a bitch!
Wow.
You just went back up the stairs.
Stellar idea, Socrates.
You just went back up the stairs.
Was this the entire plan?
You know, Dolus, coming off the brink of death, I will politely tell you to go fuck yourself.
Hmm. I should have left you in that pond.
The ocean?
Was it the? Did he fall in the ocean?
It was the
Oh,
ocean.
the ocean.
Oh, I didn't know he fell. I thought he just fell in like a fucking like a thing of water.
I fell into the
Yeah,
ocean.
no, he still said the pond.
I know that's
All right,
Yes.
back down since Socrates isn't a moron.
Tim and Marcus both turn back around and go back down the stairs. You go down the initial length you had gone down. Takes you about 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
And then you spend like another 10 minutes. And then the stairway gets wider, it seems. But then after a few steps, you realize the stairway isn't getting wider. The walls are just stretching away from you. The stairs are staying the same size. And the walls are like breaking away from them.
So we can fall in
Yeah.
between the wall and the steps. Nice.
Cool.
And then the walls start to like crack and
Is
break
this lit?
as
Is
you
this
look
lit
down.
up?
Very poorly.
Okay.
You can probably see 30 feet down the stairs from you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast light.
You're gonna cast light
Yeah.
straight down.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you light up and you can't see any further.
I kind of want to look down between the stairs and the wall.
Okay.
Kind of
You look down and it's the wall. Same wall, wood, just down until you can't see it anymore.
I'm gonna make a piece of bread in my hand and throw it down.
Okay. Dolus throws a thing of bread down. And there's silence. And then...
Can I try and catch the piece of
No,
bread?
don't.
You reach out, you catch it. It's just bread.
I got it.
Good job.
I'm gonna
Lewis.
jump.
Huh? You're gonna what?
Mara jump!
Yep.
You're gonna
You guys watch as Mara just whoop.
I'm just gonna look down in the abyss after Mara.
No, you go ah, and then nothing.
Oh god.
Mara doesn't loop back.
Roll
by.
new character.
Oh shit.
Well,
Did
I
Marius
see
just
we're all
die?
full. I see we're all full of stellar ideas today.
Mara's dead?
Oh my god.
How far did Mara just fall?
I don't know. We can't see the bottom.
I'm gonna
You don't
look.
hear
I'm
anything
gonna-
either.
I'm gonna throw that piece of bread that I threw back down, like exactly like where Mara jumped.
Okay, you throw it down.
Ah, sick. Okay.
This is why we don't jump into strange things, boss.
Is this now that the walls have broken away? It's enough to spread my wings.
A little, yeah. You're not gonna be able to get them all the way out, but you could stretch them out, maybe enough to get a little glide.
Mm.
You can't
No.
flap. It's not enough space to flap.
I'm gonna sprint down the steps.
Okay,
Oh,
Twink
okay.
sprints down the steps away from y'all.
Mara and Gondol's gonna call down into the abyss.
Neither of you hear anything.
As Twink goes, he Socks goes, wait!
There's no time to wait. He could be fucking dead.
The stone! We could see where he is.
If he's
Stone.
dead, I can't.
It's worth a shot.
It's also not a stone, it's a mirror.
What?
You wanna pull it out?
Scrying mirror.
Mm,
Yeah, pull it out. I guess I don't know. Use it to try to scry on Mara.
Okay. Now's a good time for me to say Mara.
You
Mara?
died. No.
No, you jump off, and it just suddenly is just dark in every direction, and you still feel like you're falling. And this goes on for what feels like to you maybe an hour or two. You start to feel really overwhelmed after a few minutes.
I'm gonna pull out the pixie and start talking to him.
Pixie did not get back in your pocket.
Wait, I thought he did.
He was on your shoulder when you jumped.
Wait, really?
He's up there with them.
Oh shit!
He's up there with it.
So we just look over and Plume's just like
Floating there, looking down.
Are you not
Yeah.
gonna go after?
I thought he went in when it was starting to freeze.
He did. You're right. He
Did he?
went back into Pulse's bag
Yeah.
when it
Yeah.
got
You
cold.
did go in the bag. That's right. He came out when you got inside.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Say
We're
it.
gonna correct that error here.
Are you not going after him? Dilla says to Plume.
No,
Why?
I'm not
can
stupid.
I have a pocket here you can stay in.
He floats over and he lands. Dolus, you have a hood, right?
Yeah.
He lands in your hood.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Got a pocket.
How's
Doesn't
Twink
want a
doing?
fucking pocket. Okay.
Hang on. So, Mara, you fall for what feels like hours. You start to contemplate life. Start to think about where you've come, where you've been, how it led to this, what this even is. You really want to bury? No, you don't. Yeah, you kind of do. And then suddenly you realize you're not falling. You feel kind of like you're gently floating. And you look around, and there's still nothing. And you start to think to yourself, gosh, I really wish I could just be on solid ground again. And then you're standing on a platform. Stone that stretches out hundreds of feet in like every direction.
He's in heaven.
No, he's not.
He's in hell.
And then, right around then, Twink is scrying. And Twink, you pull the mirror up, you scry, and you immediately see Mara. And he's just standing on this platform.
Like looking over the edge and looking at the mirror and looking over the edge. Like, what the fuck?
Socks. Can Socks peer over at the mirror and see what
Oh, if you're gonna run about 60 feet down to where I was, I just sprint down the steps.
You did.
Socks, when he hears what the fuck, he comes down.
That's fair. You just watch Socks walk off, and then he like vanishes down the stairs as he walks off. Out of your line of sight, Dolus and Lotus.
So follow after.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you all go down the stairs to where Twink is. The fuck?
Look at this shit. Look at this.
What are you looking at?
This.
Do I recognize
Oh, he's
where
fine.
Mara is?
No, he's
He's
just
on a
standing on a platform in what seems to be darkness in every direction that isn't platform.
That was a lucky landing he had.
No,
Tim,
Hold on.
Tim is just like,
if there's a fucking platform, then how'd the bread get back down?
Tim jumps.
Fuck Tim.
Maybe
Tim!
maybe I'm
Marcus, go after him.
Marcus jumps.
why?
Twink, you
I
look
wanna
back
see- I
out
wanna
at your
see if they-
yeah.
Yeah, I want to see in the mirror if they show up.
You look in your mirror and Pulse, Mara, you've been there. You just landed like an instant ago. And all of a sudden, Marcus and Tim just down next to you on either side, like float down really gently.
Featherfall.
Oh! Are you
It's an
real?
enchantment.
Ah, are you okay?
Put the mirror away and I jump in.
I think so.
Fuck, fine! And Socks goes too.
Dolus
like-
holds Lotus's shoulder. Like, hold on.
Twink, you jumping down? You want to land where Mara's
like-
at?
Yeah, I cannonball in.
You cannonball in, and it takes like seconds before suddenly this platform rises up to meet you, and you slow down and you just pop.
Right before, like as Socks like
Oh.
jumps in, and like 10 seconds later, Dolus is just it's just Dolus and Lotus up on top. He's holding her shoulder. He's like, we could leave. They'd never know.
They don't have wings.
Correct.
We could just we should just leave.
We're not going to leave. Dolus walks in. He just like slowly saunders over and just like drops. As he's falling, he's just like, this way.
Just stares for a moment. Like, I thought I was the stupid one.
I also want to say, as I'm like walking off, I like secure my hood so that the pixie stays in.
There you go. You just woo as you go. Plume is just like, this still doesn't seem smart.
It's not.
Dolus, Socks, same thing. You just and seconds apart from each other. Like no time has passed.
Huh.
Mara, you watch as literally a second after Marcus and Tim land Twink, and then a second later Socks, and then a second later Dolus, and then a second later Lotus. Lotus is jumping off. We know.
We know.
Just after like a few more moments of, oh my god, everybody's fucking dumb. Oh my god, they don't have wings. Holy shit.
I'm gonna run up and just hug everybody.
Don't touch me.
Go,
you
you
all
fucking
right?
come here.
Don't
Socks gives him like a really awkward pat on the back.
You can't
Are
get a
you
good hug while he's
okay?
trying to hit you.
Fucking just no. Come here. I need
Mark.
this.
We practice
is wrong
consent
with
in Twixania.
No means no, Mara. That's the title of the episode. No means no, Mara.
no, Mara.
I've been falling for an hour.
No, you
I
haven't.
only
You've
felt
been
for, like,
falling
6
for
seconds.
minutes.
Yeah, I mean,
What?
Yeah, it was like 6 seconds. Dude.
Bullshit.
Lotus is very happy about the hug. So she's still holding on to him.
You jumped and I threw bread after you, and then Marcus and Tim jumped down.
Marcus is like, that was about 15 seconds, 20 seconds.
We're here now. I don't know where here is. Can I perception?
Go ahead.
27.
It is a flat platform, stone, far as the eye can see in every direction until there's just dark.
I'm gonna take my piece of bread and throw it as far as I can.
You yeet it as far as you can, and it doesn't hit the dark. It kind of clatters to the ground on the stone.
Well,
I cast dancing lights and move them in like a wide, not a vertical line, but a horizontal line in front of us.
Okay.
They kind of have them moving forward in front of us, so it lights up
Okay.
as much as we can.
Yeah, as it stretches out across the dark, it begins to illuminate platform, and as it pushes, it's almost like it pushes the wall of dark away. And logically, you're thinking if there's no light source, things will get dark between you and the light again. But no, the moment something's illuminated, it just stays illuminated out into forever.
Do you guys think this is a part of the bar, or is this like
I'm
Part
gonna
of
go
what?
with no.
are we drunk?
we don't know that for sure though? He said it was under the bar, and we went fucking down.
What's wrong?
I,
Do you think Walk is down here?
Maybe.
Ignoring Lotus' question.
I should have used the fucking mirror on walk.
You know,
Is it? It's not too late.
I wasted
Hey.
it on you because I thought you were fucking dead.
Oh. Yeah. I thought I was dead.
I mean, what
Let's
if we-
go. Lotus starts walking
Okay,
Oh,
where are
okay.
you going?
We've been
towards
walking, I
the
thought.
light.
Mm,
Starts
I just wanna-
walking.
I just want to find walk and get out of here.
I
Sox
keep-
kind of
I keep
mumbles
the
to
lights-
himself.
I keep the lights as far ahead of us as I can with my range.
Okay.
I can't remember what
As
it's
you
60
guys are
feet.
walking, the lights are still just revealing pathway. Like everything you'd expect the lights to reveal, the platform you're currently seeing, it keeps revealing more and more and more of it as you walk and as you walk and as you walk and as you walk and as you walk. And as you walk, as you walk. And you turn behind you, and everything behind you at this point, thousands of feet of path, are exactly the way they were when you walked them. No change in lighting. You see them just the same. It's like when you... Ray and Kay will understand this as artists. What do you use? Photoshop or Clip Studio, and you pick a color and swipe slowly. It's like the path is just existing now there with no changes to it.
cool.
The walls stone.
There are no walls. It's just dark in every direction.
Oh, just dark and oh.
Except the direction you came from and where you are.
Is there
Where
a
it's
way? But Dolus
perfect.
says out loud, he's just like, is there a way back up to the not darkness? Do you reckon?
And
I-
Dolus turns back to you all as he says that, and Dolus, just behind everyone, is stairs.
Everyone?
Oh,
Are those the same steps? Are they going up or down?
They're going up.
I don't think we should go up. We came
But,
down.
but hold on. I think you're misinterpreting what's important about this. I thought about stairs and stairs appeared.
so what if we think about walk?
Door to walk.
You
There you go.
guys think about it, and you turn, and there is a door that looks like the door into the bar.
I'm a genius.
There's just a giant wall of that
Wait a
same wall you would have seen outside.
No.
but with a
Everyone
door.
stop. Everyone stop. I'm thinking about 10,000 gold.
There are just suddenly thousands of gold pieces scattered all about around you across hundreds and hundreds of feet. You guys watch as Quake drops to the ground and starts just shuffling coins in his bag.
Dolus stands there for a second, watching Twink do this. This might be stupid.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure this is all
No,
gonna go away.
no, not this. I'm thinking about a door to Archibald.
There is suddenly a door.
I'd like to open the door.
You go,
Shit.
you reach for the door, and you open the door,
Uh-huh.
and there is a room.
Uh-huh.
And in that room, on the
Uh-huh.
floor, chained up, is Archibald.
Um
He kind of just lays there. He's sort of out of it, and then he's just like, Dolus?
I can't believe that worked.
Also, can't believe that worked.
What are you doing here? How'd you get yourself? What are you doing here?
We don't know.
Why do you look like that?
Is there anyone close?
There's like 3 of you.
Grab my hand. Dolus reaches his hand through the door.
You reach your hand, and there's a moment when there should be contact, and your hand suddenly.
Oh,
Right through
Son
his-
of a bitch.
Are you a ghost?
No.
Are you a ghost? Did they kill you?
No. Well,
Yes and no. We're
Do you know where
alive.
you are?
What?
Do you know where you are?
They keep taking me place to place wherever they need me. I've been in like 4 different countries in the last week.
oh,
What?
shit.
What are they trying to do?
Is there another you?
What? No, there's not another me. There's not. Look,
There's other
I-
us's.
yes, I've seen other yous, but there already were other. Look, This is really complicated, and I'm so sorry. This is all my fault.
No,
What do you mean already other us?
Do you know about a water temple?
Shut up!
He's been reading your
shut
star
up!
map. I'm glad to see you're okay, Archibald. We'll be coming for you soon.
Thank you. That's good. They're literally right upstairs, and I'm pretty sure they heard me shout your name. So, I'm sorry. This is my fault. Don't, whatever you do, don't dig into your own heads. I shouldn't have told you that. You're gonna start digging into your own head.
Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna
No.
fucking
Archibald,
do that now.
I have an idea. You can
What?
access our magic right now, right? Misty, step in the door.
He misty steps, and he's out of the room, but he's not behind you.
Fuck.
And then all of a sudden he's back, and he's just... I was in the room outside.
Okay, so it
You
doesn't work.
missed. Okay.
What do you mean I missed? I went right there, and I'm in a different room.
Where did?
Water
room was it?
temple?
You guys
All right.
suddenly hear like a banging, and he's like, "Oh shit! Oh shit!
Close the door, close the door, close the door!
If
close
I
the door.
die,
Oh, never mind. I don't.
tell my brother I really tried."
You're not gonna die. Dolus slams the door closed. I can't believe that worked.
But now we know we can't get to walk this way.
Ah,
We can
fuck,
open
it
the
means I'm not
door.
gonna be able to take the gold out.
Yeah,
no, probably not.
Open the door to walk. We can
Sasha
still see
opens
where
the
he
door.
is.
You open the door to walk.
Yeah. Oh, motherfucker!
You see 6 walks.
No, you take 12
They all
d12
bite
of
you.
fucking necrotic
Excuse-
damage.
You take
Oh,
3
thank you.
points of piercing damage as an arrow slams into your shoulder. Not as he
Ow!
opens, a bolt as he opens the door.
Like through the door or from somewhere else?
He opens the door, and through the door, an arrow comes
Oh.
out.
God damn.
Sucks
immediately-
backs up and yanks it out, and he's like, "Why did that work?" Hey everyone, this is actually where this episode of Starlost Seas ends. We ended up going way longer than we thought we originally were going to, and decided it was best to split this episode into 2 parts. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to be notified as soon as the second part goes live, make sure to hit the notification bell. You can also follow us on Twitter over at twitter.com/StarlostSeas. Thank you so much for enjoying this episode, and we'll see you next week.